Reading greens, is it a science or is it an art form? The answer is yes, it's both. So you have to understand that when I talk about putting, I really break down the stroke or making putts into, I tell my students, it's not your job to make a putt. You might be like, what? Okay, so understand that making a putt, there are 3 factors that go into making a putt: speed, roll, and break. Okay? If you just remember when you were in college, or if you're going to college, everyone wants to make an A in class. Well, how do you do that? The first thing you have to do is you have to go to class. You have to pay attention, you have to take notes, and you have to so it's that process that goes into making an A. You can't just show up and go, hey, I hope I make an A, and never go to class and never study. So the same thing is true in putting. There are those 3 factors that go into making a putt: speed, roll, and break. We touched lightly on speed. We touched lightly on the technique so you can get the ball started on line. And then we really just talked about reading greens properly. So how do you do that? First, you start from the fairway, or when you're approaching the green in the cart. Make sure you're identifying the high side of the green and low side. That will tell you, based on that piece of paper that we had, or that scorecard, what quadrant are you in? Are you putting uphill right to left, uphill left to right, downhill right to left, or downhill left to right? If you know which quadrant, that's going to really help you, especially on more flatter, subtle greens. When you get up here, make sure that you get a level that you can either get on Amazon. Make sure it's a Husky brand, just because that's the one that has the percentage. If you do that, you can practice for a few, maybe a couple weeks, and you'll be reading greens like Tiger Woods. If you go find a certified aim point instructor, they'll take you through it, and probably you'll be reading greens like Tiger Woods within 2 days. So, or within 2 hours, I take that back. So make sure, understand what percentage of break or what percentage of slope are you on. That's how many fingers you're gonna use, okay? Understand, where's the grain? If you're down grain and it's shiny, it's gonna be fast. You need to play a little bit more break. If it's uphill and slow, you can play less break and you can hit it hard. Use these secrets that I taught you to really learn how to read greens. It takes a little bit of time, maybe at most an hour or 2. If you get the level, just go out and play with your buddies, but just say, hey guys, I'm not gambling today. I'm just gonna learn this new technique to read greens, and they'll be asking you and trying to pick your brain by the end of it. So I hope these drills and these secrets and these tips help you. I know you'll be shooting a lot better scores. You'll be enjoying this game a lot more, and you'll be taking a lot more money from your buddies in the 19th hole.